Hello and welcome to the tutorial video for the second of our competition tunes, 72nd Highlanders. So let's get right into it. So we'll do 2 bars at a time. And this one will be a lot quicker than the first video, the Rat and Robin Robin, because a lot of the movements here we've played before in the last tune. So right flam, and then remember the movement last time, we were doing a 13 with an accent in the middle. Hickory dickory da 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 da. So 5 taps. We'll play that movement just to remind ourselves of how it works and how it goes. It was flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. 3 4 flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. 3 4 flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. And one more. 3 4 flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. And you notice when I'm playing that, I'm not putting an accent on that tap, because there isn't one. Okay, so that right tap at the end of the singles will be soft. So if I play it from that soft tap, I'll play, it'll be tap, left, right, tap. So small right tap, big left, left, right, left. So the right hand's going to stay low. And then you'll play a big 13 crescendoing all the way up to that last tap. And if you can't remember what crescendo means, it means gradually getting louder. So we're going to start very soft on the 13. So you've got the right tap, left, right, left. And by the time you get to the first buzz of the 13, just make it the teeniest, tiniest buzz. And we'll bring it up. So you end up with tap, left, right, drop. Try that. 3 4 tap, left, right, drop. 3 4 tap, left, right, drop. And again, we'll play it very slow for now. 3 4 tap, left, right, drop. 3 4 tap, left, right, drop. And one more. 3 4 tap, left, right, drop. Done. So let's join those 2 bars together. And we'll put the metronome on for it. Again, very casual 40 beats per minute, so we can get our hands around it. 1 2 go. Flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. Left, right, dickory, top. And again. 1 2 go. Flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. Left, right, dickory, top. 1 2 go. Flam, hickory dickory, da 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 da. Left, right, dickory, top. And one more. 1 2 go. Flam, hickory dickory, 1 2 3 4 5. Left, right, dickory, top. Done. And that takes us up to, I'm using a drum pad as a mouse mat, it's not ideal. Takes us to that right tap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, if we take it from the right tap, first part's quite easy. Tap, buzz, tick, 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 flam, or 7-stroke triple roll, however you want to say it. Tap, buzz, tick, 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 flam. We played that movement loads and loads, so we shouldn't need to run that. 7-stroke roll, triple flam. So I'll play it a couple of times. Tap, buzz, tick, 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 flam. 3 4 tap, buzz, tick, 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 flam. 3 4 tap, buzz, tick, 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 flam. So I'll try it from that flam I just stopped on. So it'll be flam, left, right, left 7-stroke roll. So it's a lot of movement. Okay, so I'm going to put the mouse mat here. Flam, left, right, left 7-stroke roll. So you've got flam, left, right, flam. That's the first little bit. Flam, left, right, flam. So those flams will all be accented. So you need to lift them up and hit them, but don't labour them. Try that. Flam, left, right, flam. Flam, left, right, flam. Flam, left, right, flam. Last one. Flam, left, right, flam, right. So it's going to be a little right tap there. Flam, left, right, flam. And see there? There's your little right tap. Very close to the flam. Okay? flam, left, right, flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. And we played a movement very similar to that in Rattan, Robin, Robin. So we'll be flam, left, right, left 7 stroke roll. Let's try that. 3, 4, flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. 3, 4, flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. 3, 4, flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. And you'll notice the last tap, the 7, has an accent, so you need to play it bigger, alright, because I wrote it and I want you to play it bigger, alright. So let's try it from that tap, and we'll put the metronome back on for it. So very relaxed. 1, 2, go, tap, and buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. 1, 2, go, tap, and buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. And one more. 2, go, tap, and buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. Done. So let's try the whole line if I zoom out of touch. There. So as a reminder, flam, hickory, dickory, da 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 da, left, right, left, hickory, dickory, dock, buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. Let's do it. We'll do it a few times. 1, 2, go, flam, hickory, dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, left, right, hickory, dickory, dock, buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. 1, 2, go, flam, buzz, 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 tap, buzz, buzz, tap, 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 left, hickory, dickory, dock, buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. 1, 2, go, flam, buzz, 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 tap, buzz, buzz, tap, 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 left, hickory, dickory, dock, buzz, 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 tap, 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 flam, right, left 7 stroke roll. Done. And then in our second line, accented rolls again. Only difference is we're starting with a tap here. So if we zoom into it like this. So instead of above being the hickory dickory dot starting with a buzz, it's going to be a hickory dickory dot but starting with a tap, with the same tap in the middle. Okay, and I'll play it up to that left tap there. So we'll get this. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that. 2, 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 or triplet tap. The reason I'm wanting to say 1, 2, 3, 4 here is this is a 4-stroke roll. So when we get to it, you can say 4-stroke roll. So you end up with, excuse me, hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. Okay, but we'll tackle that in a second. So let's try this roll first. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4. And last time, 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. So 4-stroke roll here. Okay, same 4-stroke roll that we done in Rattan, Robin, Robin. So remember back we done 7 stroke, 4-stroke. It's that 4-stroke roll there. Okay, so if I put that on the ends of this movement here, we'll get this. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. Try that. 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. 2, 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. And one more. 3, 4. Hickory dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4-stroke roll. So if we join that to the next group, alright, because straight after that 4-stroke roll, we're going to do a 5-stroke roll. So the best thing to practice is from that 4-stroke roll we just finished on, up to this flam. Okay, so we've got 4-stroke, 5-stroke. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay, 4-stroke, 5-stroke. 3, 4. So 4-stroke roll on the left, and then a 5-stroke roll on the right. So they're very similar. The only difference is the 4-stroke starts with a tap, the 5-stroke starts with a buzz. they're the exact same length of notes. Alright, so the 4 strokes shouldn't be shorter or longer, and same with the 5, it shouldn't be shorter or longer. It's the exact same. 4 stroke 5 stroke. 3, 4, 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 4 stroke 5 stroke. And on the last tap of the 5 stroke roll, which is the right, you'll skip off it and do left, left lamb. Okay, so we could try that on its own. Yeah, I think we'll try that. We'll go, try that. 3, 4, 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. 3, 4, 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. And because that last flam, as you can see there, is big, it's got an accent on it, we can lift up in preparation for it. 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. 3, 4, 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. 3, 4, 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. And one more. 3, 4, 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. So let's zoom out just a touch. We'll try that whole 2 bars up to that that flam. So as a reminder, hick, dick, 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. And we'll stop there. We'll put the beeps on for this one. Very chilled out. 1, 2, go. Hickory, dickory. 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. 1, 2, go. Hickory, dickory. 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. 1, 2, go. Hickory, dickory. 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. And one more. 1, 2, go. Hickory, dickory. 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke 5 stroke tap, tap, flam. And that is your first 2 bars. And then that leads us into the ending. And the ending stays the same throughout the whole tune. Okay? First bit is very easy. Left tap, 5 stroke roll. And because it's on the end of the dot and cut, and you can tell by looking at that there, see how the cut is on the first note of the 5 stroke roll. Alright, that means it's going to be shorter, or it's cut. Okay? Tap, does up, chap. So we'll try that very quickly. You'll be tap, 5, flam. And that'll be all chilled out. And then up on the big flam. Tap, 5, flam. 3, 4, tap, 5, flam. 3, 4, tap, 5, flam. 3, 4, tap, 5, flam. And one more. Tap, 5, flam. And you should start getting used to seeing what notes look like. Alright, you should see it and look at that and think, well, that's a 4 stroke roll, because it's the same as that. Alright, it's the exact same. Exact same. And this ending here, we should be able to play this reasonably quickly. 4 stroke roll, and then da 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 da, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the last tap of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to put a 13 stroke roll in. So you get this 4 stroke singles, hickory, dickory, tap. We'll try that. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. 3, 4, 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, tap. Okay, and that left tap just leads us back to the repeat. So you'll be 4 stroke hickory, 4 stroke da 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 hickory dickory dot tap, and then that flam back into the repeat. So let's try the whole ending. I'll do it from that left tap. So you'll be tap, da da da, 4 stroke singles, hickory dickory dot tap, flam, and I'll do the tap flam as well. Ready? So it'll be 1 and 2, tap, 5, flam, 4 stroke stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap, flam. And again, 1 and 2, tap, 5, flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap, flam. 1 and 2, tap, 5, flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap, flam. Grand. So I think we could try that whole line and then we'll run the whole part. So it'll be, as a reminder, hickety dickoty 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap, this is up, flam, 4 stroke 1 2 3 4 hickety dickoty dock, tap, flam. And you'll notice there's a second timing as well. It's the exact same as the first timing, it's just going into the second part. We'll do right, left, flam, exactly like we did in Rat and Robin Robin. Okay, so let's try that whole line with the beeps. 1 2 go, tap buzz buzz, tap buzz buzz, 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap 5 flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap flam. And again, 1 2 go, hickety dickoty 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap 5 flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap flam. And once more, 1 2 go, hickety dickoty 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap 5 flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap flam. And at that point you would repeat the part. So let's do the whole part then. So first line, second line, first line, and then you go to the third line. Alright, because of the second timings. And as I said, the second and third line are exactly the same. Just when you finish it, instead of tap, flam, it'll be right, left, and then a big flam going into the second part. So let's try that whole part. Okay, after 2 with the beeps. In fact, let me unhighlight it, it might be a bit clearer to see. After 2, with the repeat, 1 2 go, flam, hickety dickoty 1 2 3 4 5, left right, hickety dickoty dock, buzz buzz buzz, tap 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 flam, left right, left side and stroke roll, hickety dickoty 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap 5 flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, repeat, tap flam, hickety dickoty tap 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 tap, left hickety dickoty dock, buzz buzz buzz, tap 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 flam, left right side and stroke roll. Second timing, 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, tap 5 flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, right, left flam. And then that leads us into the second part. So let's try that whole part once more. 1 2 go, flam, hickety dickoty tap 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 tap, left right hickety dickoty dock, buzz buzz buzz, tap 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 flam, left right, left side and stroke roll, tap buzz buzz, 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, tap flam. Repeating. Left right hickety dickoty dock, buzz buzz buzz, tap 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 flam, left right, left side and stroke roll, tap buzz buzz, 1 2 3 4 stroke 5 stroke tap tap flam, 4 stroke singles, hickety dickoty dock, right, left flam. And that's the first part done. So second part I feel is a lot easier. Okay, so we've got a second timing that actually is different, but we'll tackle that when we get to it. So we should be able to play this whole first 2 bars straight away, I reckon. So we'll take it from there. We had the right left, so it'll be right left flam. So I don't need to highlight that or see that. Okay, so it'll be right left flam, hickety dickoty dock, So it's one of those hickory dickory dock accented rolls without the accent on the first tap. No accent on that, so it's just buzz, 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 tap, buzz, buzz, tap. No singles at the end. Singles are coming here. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Group of 5 on their own. And then a 13 stroke roll where we diminuendo it. So we're going loud to softer, gradually getting softer. So we get this. Right, left arm, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hickory dickory dock. And when you do the diminuendo or the crash roll, I like to call it, hickory dickory dock, the effect doesn't come from how loud you start, it's how soft you finish. Hickory dickory dock. So you need to make sure your last tap is as teeny as it can be. Okay? Let's try that with the beeps. After 2, 1 and 2, right, left arm, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hickory dickory dock. And again, 1 and 2, right, left arm, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hickory dickory dock. 1 and 2, right, left arm, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hickory dickory dock. And one more. 1 and 2, right, left arm, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hickory dickory dock. And that takes you to the end of that 13 there. This bit's quite easy as well. So take it from that tap, tap, flam, 1, 2, 3, flam. So we'll try that a couple of times. Tap, flam, triplet, flam. Both flams are on the right, and the triplet starts on the left. 3, 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam. And that will be tiny, alright, because you're coming off of the hickory dickory dock. We will build that up. For now, I'll play it normal, so you can hear it, okay? Tap, flam, 1, 2, 3, flam. 3, 4, tap, flam, 1, 2, 3, flam. 3, 4, tap, flam, 1, 2, 3, flam. Very easy. And then on this flam, flam left, right, and this is a movement we play loads. Big left accent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do play this a lot. Flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try that. 3, 4, flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you've been getting lessons from me for a while, you'll hear me refer to them as seesaw singles. Right, when one's up, the other one's down. And then like a seesaw, when this one comes down, this one comes up. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try that. 3, 4, flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, flam left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's join it on with this tap here. So they'll tap from the end of the 13. Tap, flam, 1, 2, 3, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you follow what hands we're playing it on. Triplet starts on the left. 3, 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 4, tap, flam, triplet, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll see a 5-stroke roll there, but I'm going to ignore it for now, because I want to run that with the next line of this part in a 1-er. And you'll see why, it makes it a lot easier. So let's try it from the right, left, flam, all the way up to that last tap on the right. After 2, 1 and 2, right, left flam, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hickory dickory dock. Flam, 1, 2, 3, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, right, left flam, hickory dickory dock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higgity, diggity, dot. Flam, left to left, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, right, left, flam, higgity, diggity, dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higgity, diggity, dot. Flam, triple left, flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. So there is your 5-stroke roll, and then it'll be does da does da. So I'll maybe try that. So I'll do a 5-stroke roll and then left to right roll. Okay, and I'll zoom in on this left to right roll for now. So it'll be 5-stroke left, right, 3, 4, 5-stroke left, right. So we need to hear the end of the roll and the first tap of that left to right roll. 5-stroke left, right, 3, 4, 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 5-stroke left, right. So it requires a bit of movement. Keep the buzzers down, and the only thing we should see is the right, left, and the last tap on the right. The last tap doesn't need to come up though, because it's going to be a 5. So you'll be 5-stroke left, right, 3, 4, 5-stroke left, right, and a couple more, and one more, and this time put 5 taps on the end. 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. And that for the 5 taps there. So you've got 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. So let's take it up to there. 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. And one more. 3, 4, 5-stroke left, ta, 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 ta. And all we do from there, and this is going to sound hard, but it's surprisingly not, is on that last tap, do hickory, dickory, da 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 da. So remember that accented roll we've done before? Hickory, dickory, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then accented roll right to left. If I play that roll on its own, hickory, dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, top. Try just that. 3, 4, hickory, dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, top. 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, top. 2, 3, 4, hickory, dickory, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory, top. Grand. So I want to join it together now. From that same 5, from the line before, the first tap. And let's join that up. I'll put the beeps on for it. After 2, 1 and 2, 5-stroke tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap. So you see, it's a lot of playing. Okay, follow that half beat, the beeps. All right, that'll keep you in time and keep you in check. Ready? 1 and 2, 5-stroke tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap. 1 and 2, 5-stroke tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap. 1 and 2, 5-stroke tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap. And one more. 1 and 2, buzz, tap, tap, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, tap, buzz, and then it's the same ending. Tap, 5, flam, 4-stroke singles, hickety, dickety, pop, right, left, flam, and then it leads you back into the repeat. Okay, so the ending's the exact same. Tap, 5, flam, 4-stroke, da 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 da, hickory, dickory, dot, right, left, flam. Okay, so I think we should be able to try that whole part with the repeat, and then on the repeat we'll stop there. Let's see if we can get to there. Okay, so the second time in, you see the roll's the same, all the way up to there. So instead of rolling over there, where we go tap, buzz, buzz, da, 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 tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, da, 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 tap, buzz, buzz, tap. Take that last tap, buzz, buzz, tap out. Finish with a big accent. Okay, and then we'll have a talk about this second timing, and then we'll try the whole part again. So let's try it. So up to that right tap, okay? After 2, 1 and 2, right, left arm, dickety, dickety, dot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higgity, dickety, dot, flam, triple left arm, left, right, buzz, buzz, tap, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickety, dickety, 1, 2, 3, 4, hickety, tap, 5, flam, 4, stroke singles, higgity, dickety, dot, repeat, right, left arm, higgity, dickety, dot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higgity, diggity, dot, flam, triple left flam, left, right, second time in now, 5 stroke tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, higgity, diggity, dot. So that's your second time in there. Alright, not quite finished it yet, but you stop on that big tap there. Crescendoed 13. From there, the ending remains the same. Flam, 4 stroke, da, 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 da. But instead of the 13, you'll stop again and do a big tap, 7 stroke roll. And then this little left tap leads us into the next tune, which is Mackay's, which starts with a flam, so we could play a flam as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to play from that 5, and then we'll do the second timing. Just a few times, alright? It won't take much to play this bit. So let's try it from that 5. 1 and 2, 5 stroke tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, higgity, diggity, dot, flam, 4 stroke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 stroke roll, tap, flam. And we'll do it again. 1 and 2, buzz, buzz, tap, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, higgity, diggity, dot, flam, 4 stroke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 stroke roll, tap, flam. And that leads us into Mackay's. So now that we've run that, we can do the whole part. So first line, second line repeated, and then first line, ignore the second line, and then do the last. So you'll be 1, 2, 1, bleh. Let's do it with the beeps. After 2, 1 and 2, right, left arm, higgity, diggity, dot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higgity, diggity, dot, flam, triple left flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 stroke tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, tap, 5, flam, 4 stroke singles, higgity, diggity, dot, right, left flam. So here's a repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, higgity, diggity, dot, flam, triple left flam, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second timing. Tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higgity, diggity, dot, flam, 4 stroke singles, tap, 7 stroke roll, tap, flam, and then you're into Mackay's. So as always, please rewind that back if you need to. Rewind any of it back if you need to. Try any bits again, because we're going to try the whole tune now, right? And I'll do it just the once at the slow 40 beats per minute. And as always, rewind as many times as you need to play it until you're comfortable with it. And then I'll play it a little bit sharper, so it gives you a faster tempo to work towards. So as a wee reminder, you'll do the first line, then second line, repeat, first line, and then go into the third with the second timing, okay? And then second part, you'll do that first line, second line, and then repeat, and then go to the last line. And that might be a bit confusing for you, but you'll get used to this. All right, it actually becomes quite easy to do that. Right, let's do it. Whole tune, after 2, 1, 2, go. Flam, higgity, diggity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, right, left, higgity, diggity, tap. Pass, 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 triple left, flam, left, right, left, 7 stroke roll. Tap, pass, pass, tap, pass, pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, stroke 5, stroke tap, tap, flam, flam. 4 stroke 1, 2, 3, 4, higgity, diggity, dot. Repeated. diggity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, right, left, diggity, diggity, go. Buzz, 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 tap, tap, tap. From left, right, side, now stroke, go. Tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stroke 5, stroke, tap, tap, from. And then going into the second part. Diggity, diggity, go. Right, left arm. Higgity, diggity, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higgity, diggity, go. From, triple it, from, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Buzz, buzz, tap, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap. From, 4 stroke singles, higgity, diggity, go. Right, left arm. Higgity, diggity, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Higgity, diggity, go. Whoa. Second time in. Buzz, buzz, tap, tap, buzz, buzz. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, buzz, buzz, tap, buzz, buzz. Remember to stop. Higgity, diggity, duck. Flam. 4 stroke singles, tap. 7 stroke go, tap, flam. And then that leads you on to the guys. Alright, let's crank it up by 10 beats per minute. So I'll take it up a wee bit more than that. Oh, somebody's going mental on the drum kit next door. Can you hear them? Loving life. Right, so this is it brought up to 55 beats per minute. So this is still a lot slower than we'll compete with it, but it's a nice bridge, I would say, from the very slow learning speed that we've just done to the test yourself speed here to the competition speed, which is what we play along to the recording with the pipes, which is also on Google Classroom and the YouTube channel if you need it. Okay? Right. Let's do it. The whole tune, top to bottom. After 2. 1, 2, go. Flam. Higgity, diggity, 1, 2, 5. Left, right. Higgity, diggity, go. Flam. Left, right. Flam, right. Left side. Go. Tap, tap, 1, 2, 4. Stroke 5. Stroke 5. Flam. 4 strokes singles. Higgity, diggity, go. Repeat. And that's it. And that leads you into Mackay's, which will be our next video. So as always, if you've got any issues with this tune, like if there's any parts that the video is just not helping you with, then let me know, and I could potentially break down any bars that are just causing you a massive problem. Alright, just let me know. I'm quite happy to do that. But to be fair, everything's on this video. Alright, so say you're struggling with this bit, find that bit in the video where I'm teaching that 2-bar phrase and just keep rewinding it back and playing it over and over again. And do that with the whole video. And eventually through time, alright, either fairly quickly or it'll take you as long as you need, alright, you'll be able to play this tune. So practice it as often as you need and look forward to our next video, which will be Mackay's farewell to the 74th.